Ever wonder why the folks who keep your cars running smoothly are packing up their tools and leaving the industry? It's a question that's been bouncing around for quite some time now. The people who've been under the hood, ensuring your trip to work or that family vacation doesn't end up in a roadside breakdown, are hanging up their overalls. What's making them turn their backs on a profession they've dedicated years to? Let's hear it straight from the horse's mouth as we speak to some former auto technicians. First up, we have Mike, a former auto technician with over 20 years of experience. Mike spent 2 decades of his life dedicated to the auto industry, yet he felt he was met with a lack of respect and recognition. It's not just about the grease and wrenches. It's about the intricate knowledge of complex systems, the precision of a surgeon, and the patience of a saint. Mike shared, "I was troubleshooting computer systems one minute and the next, I was elbow deep in an engine. And for what? Barely making ends meet." He felt undervalued, underpaid, and overworked. The industry, he believed, was stuck in a gear where technicians are seen as dispensable, their expertise taken for granted. Mike's disillusionment grew, overshadowing his passion. He decided to hang up his overalls, leaving behind a profession he once loved. Mike's story paints a clear picture of the struggles technicians face, but he's not alone. Now we hear from Sarah, a young technician who recently left the industry. Sarah was a promising talent, but she felt the industry wasn't fostering her growth. "I joined the industry full of hope and enthusiasm," she begins, "but soon I realized the lack of training opportunities. There was no room for learning new things or upgrading my skills." Sarah also points out the challenges of keeping up with the rapidly evolving technology. It's a race, you see. Every day, there's something new, a new model, a new part, a new technology. And without proper training, it's like you're always playing catch-up, she explains. Sarah's situation is not unique. Many technicians feel overwhelmed by the continuous advancements in technology and the lack of support to keep up with it. This is a crucial issue that the industry needs to address. Sarah's experience shows another side of the issue: the fast-paced evolution of technology and the industry's failure to keep up. Finally, we talked to John, who left the industry after a decade. John, like many others, found himself worn down by the physical strain of the work. He'd share how he'd come home each night, his body aching from hours hunched over engines, his fingers stained and raw. But it wasn't just the physical toll that pushed John away. John would describe the long hours he spent at the garage, often working late into the night to meet tight deadlines. He'd speak about the missed family dinners, the soccer games he couldn't attend, the countless moments he missed out on due to the demands of the job. The industry, he'd say, often lacks a sense of work-life balance that most people crave. The story of John, like many others, is a testament to the harsh physical demands and grueling hours that come with being an auto technician. John's story underscores the harsh physical demands and long hours that are often part and parcel of this industry. We've heard from Mike, Sarah, and John, all former auto technicians who have left the industry. Their stories echo the sentiments of many in their field, shedding light on the challenges that have led them to seek greener pastures. They've spoken of a lack of respect and recognition, a disheartening reminder of the undervalued role technicians play in our society. They've described the low pay that fails to compensate for their skills, their knowledge, their dedication. They've lamented the scarce opportunities for training and development, a critical aspect in an industry that is continually evolving. The rapid advancement of technology has been a double-edged sword, bringing about improved vehicles but also making it increasingly difficult for technicians to keep up. They've expressed their concerns about the physical toll the job takes, the long hours spent bent over engines, the aches and pains that become a part of their daily lives. These issues are not just personal grievances, they have far-reaching implications for the auto industry. It's a wake-up call, a signal that things need to change. The industry is at risk of losing its most valuable asset: skilled, dedicated technicians. The auto industry needs to address these issues if it hopes to retain talented and dedicated technicians. After all, we all rely on them to keep our cars and our lives running smoothly.